be something else. So that's never good because, I mean, from what I understand, mono like makes you get other sicknesses, and then that kind of takes a while, like a month or two, and basically just can't do too much. Maybe they have really good medical staff getting him healthy, and you can do it quicker. But from what I understand, you don't just like get better from that unless you don't do physical activity, which obviously is required to play in a basketball game. But hopefully that won't spread to anyone else, though it sounds like it has, or maybe not mono, but whatever, I don't know, some other sickness. It's possible that Amir gave it to them, or maybe they just got it on their own. Who knows? But it sounded like there would be multiple players, maybe two, I don't know, maybe it was just one, who would maybe travel separate from the team. I don't know if that means that they won't play and they are just like showing up, or if that just means they're not trying to get the guys sick, but they still can go out and play. I don't know how that works. You can't get your fellow teammate sick, but then you're out there on the court coughing on the Oklahoma State player next to you. I guess that's not too much to your advantage because you want them to win after this. But, that's obviously kind of a judgment call. But for now, everybody except for Amir Harris is going to play, but, that could change. Or, I personally, if I were the coaching staff, I would not be announcing who's going to be out for the game. Especially, they probably don't know. It's 2 days away. They could easily get healthy again. But I wouldn't announce it until the starting lineups, or even until the end of the game, that they're not going to play, because you don't want to give anything away and let them scheme for your defense. If James Palmer's out, that's very similar to like Amir Coffey or something, and they can scheme and just not worry as much about letting us get to the middle and get twos. So they could plan their defense around that. It might be interesting. Hopefully it's not one of our more important players who I guess plays more often. But it would be interesting if Palmer or Copeland were out. We could not have Palmer or Copeland because we lost them to the NBA draft, and we could really see how much we might have missed or not missed those players in this game. We probably will miss them if they are gone, but it could be interesting to see maybe some different players. Maybe Thor plays a little more because Amir's not in. Brady, if Tanner's out. I think Brady spoke at a news conference today, so hopefully he's not one of the people who's sick. I really hope he gets a little more playing time, but obviously I don't wish anybody to be sick to get him more playing time. And I guess I didn't specify the two players have missed practice time, so I guess that's affecting them either way, even if they do play in the game. But that's how we kind of know that it's more than one player. I think that's everything that I have. We already discussed all the past games, and we just don't have anything else until next week after we played this game. Jake and I will, I'm sure, get on sometime. But the last thing I'll leave you with is how we are doing in HHCC, the Husker Hoops Challenge, or Husker Hoops Central Challenge. I am currently in 41st place, moving up 8 spots. That's not too great, but I have 540 points. I actually predicted the Minnesota loss and the Creighton win, but sadly I, for some reason, predicted the Minnesota game to be a super low-scoring game, which it was certainly not. So I still finished in the middle of the pack in that game. But the top player right now is Nebraska Ball 1979 with 343 points. He's not too far ahead of too many other people. The 10th person, to give reference, is at 427. Jake right now is just 4 spots ahead of me at 37th. He is at 528, down 4 spots from last week. Shouldn't be too much movement this week with not too many games, but hopefully I'll be able to keep moving my way up, especially because people forget to post on games and then they just kind of you add like 25 points to the worst person's prediction. So that obviously doesn't help when you miss a game, and hopefully I won't, since I do a podcast about it. But yeah, so we should be moving up there. We are still risky roads, but we are working our way back to the top. Well, not back to the top. These never go well. Risky roads out!